Hey, GutFoxx here. Today we're going to do a little head-to-head. I'm the one on the right with McCourty, Hilton, and Aloka. He's got Gronkowski. Alright, we're going to go through some MUT news and player reviews today. I was thinking of breaking this video into two, but, well, it might be a lot of content, but hopefully we'll get through it together. Alright. The sponsor today are spreadsheets. Used as cover to show my boss that I'm excelling at work. The news today, they said they toned down the risk-reward for wide receiver defensive back interactions, hopefully only changing aggressive catching in the process. I really hope they didn't change too much on the intermediate, short passing or zone coverages. I really like the short and mid-passing game this year so far, but we will see with testing. I'm really hoping it's not chlamydia. And now I have that word in my search history for Google to store forever because of one lame testing joke. Come on, Gut. Remember incognito mode. But as long as the crazy long bombs go away as a functional part of people's offenses, I'll be overjoyed. So I'll be testing out those new interactions this weekend. Because why interact with people when you can interact with wide receivers? They also said the D-line going offsides will be fixed in the next patch, probably a few weeks or more away though. I heard a factor in the offsides is cycling through your players, so don't run your bike into the D-linemen. But someone said that clicking through them seems to cause issues. I'm not sure myself what the problem is. Alright, moving on to the legends that they announced and released before this video has been released. Gilbert, the Gravedigger Brown, and Clinton, Coach Janky Spanky Portis. That is his real nickname. If for those who don't know. Review of Gilbert Brown. We'll go through a short little thing here. 92 overall, 340 pounds. He's this year's version of the Fridge. Big defensive tackle to eat the middle early like the skin off Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't like how they didn't update the Fridge's defensive tackle card last year, only giving him a fullback at Ultimate Freeze. Just like I don't like vegetables. The food, not the people. The Gravedigger becomes easily the best middle defensive tackle as of this moment in MUT. 97 strength, 96 block shed, 94 power move. The holy triumvirate of defensive tackle stats. These stats will play all the way till the end of Madden 16. His other great stats, he got 95 tackle, 92 acceleration, 96 play rec, and 88 awareness. He can easily diagnose screens for you. And yes, it's cancer. His only issue would be getting to the running back on the screen. His acceleration at 340 pounds puts him in uncharted waters. So uncharted, on the map they have a large sea beast painted there, and when it's referred to by fishermen, they only say, disenchantingly, "Thar be dragons." He'll be a cornerstone for any 3-4 defense. He'll always take a double team like Alexis Texas, but we'll see if his speed hurts him. And don't Google that name outside of incognito mode. Anyways, moving on to Portis. 93 overall. 94 speed, which is the third fastest halfback now, and a good number, unlike my cholesterol. He's got 90 agility, which is 94 acceleration, good. 94 truck is very good. 78 strength, which is low for a power back. 88 elusive. I like the combo of high truck and elusiveness more than just one outstanding figure. And talk about outstanding, I hate bars. Because I have to be outstanding in public, and I hate standing. But back to the combo. Combo breaker. Missing a field goal. Anyways, the combo allows better animation of elusive and trucking to break those tackles for your running back, in my mind. He's got 91 ball carrier vision, 93 juke, 87 spin, 96 carry, all good to great stats in there. The carrying's the only great one, really. But he's got pretty low receiving stats. Low, like I can go under a limbo pole. There are better, cheaper alternatives for third down you should use, especially to keep Portis fresh. Unlike the vegetables in my fridge, or Gravedigger this year. Looking at Portis, he is a very good running back, but unfortunately nothing to write home about. He's not going to break the game. I think he'll produce for your offense much the same way Terrell Davis will. They are very, very similar backs. Elite of the elite right now, but could have gotten a better stat distribution for their overalls. But they, along with LT, will be the top of the halfback market until Bo gets released or breast cancer awareness. So if you want the best right now, get either TD or Portis, but not LT because he's absurdly priced like the clothes at Walmart. I'm not going to pay $3 for a shirt when that dude Sly will give me his off his back for free. Alright, let's move on to the Football Outsider cards released Yesterday, Golden Tate is 89 overall in the 24-hour hero. He was only pullable yesterday. There are two types of slot guys, the ones whose release well off the line and make precise cuts and can get open for third down conversions, and the ones that are fabulous with the ball in their hands. I feel like I'd be that kind of person, since balls are often in my hands, because I play catch a lot. Tate is not the former, he is the latter. On the topic of ladders, Tate would need them because he is short for a wide receiver, even with his spec catch getting up there. But he's great with the ball in his hands, 95 elusiveness and 95 juke and 94 agility. The rest of his stats besides catching aren't great though. Moving on to Tyrod Taylor, 85 overall, also known as an expensive Marcus Mariota. Don't splurge on this card unless you can scramble and throw deep a ton, and if that is the basis of your offense. Any other game plan besides that, get Mariota, a lot cheaper. Nate Allen, 84 overall, solid player, good speed for a strong safety right now. I like his zone coverage, but don't put him in man-to-man, man. Not a run support player, better played in a deep zone with a hard-hitting free safety like LaRon Landry in the box. But don't put LaRon Landry in a box. Some of you will call the cops. Tom Johnson, 82 overall, 86 strength, 83 block shed. For a defensive tackle, pass. I wish my teachers passed me that easy back in school. The way I passed on Johnson sounds more like how girls passed on me. I have become what I've hated. Chase Kaufman, 81 overall. Tight end, 6'6", 93 spec catch, 88 catch in traffic, 81 speed, 65 run block. He's only useful near the end zone. He is too slow to stretch the field effectively for streak spec catches. It's just like when I streak. I move too slow. You aren't an effective streaker when you're just lying naked on your couch. But both Chase and Tom Johnson are very cheap, so that's always valuable. Like Beanie Babies will always be valuable. Usually these Football Outsiders and Team of the Week are great value as the season progresses. Always watch them as they get released through the year. Normally they are a better value than the base cards around their same overall. Maybe not better overall production-wise, but almost always certainly cheaper. Like my watches. Message me if you want to watch. I promise they don't appear fake. Alright, let's move on to the Game Changer packs that we saw in the bundle released. If we didn't already have it, we now do have confirmation that a bundle will be had every day in Madden 16. Yippee. Game Changers contain 10 golds and a gold or better badge. It already has, but the gold market will sink. But look for some bronze and silver badges and their prices to go up slightly. It might be a decent idea to sell them this weekend, at least the silvers. Maybe wait for all pro packs before dumping the bronzes. That's a tip outside of my market recaps. I feel like I'm cheating on those videos just by talking about it, so I won't talk about that anymore. Boxes opened Friday morning, and not the kind you're thinking of. I don't know what opened Saturday because it's Friday where I'm from. One box was a premium alternate, and the Jets was Antonio Cromartie. Are you going to pick up any playbooks on the cheap? I did. I got Run and Gun, Multiple D, and the 46 playbook. I'm not so sold on the Run and Gun this year since Pistol Power and Counter aren't nearly as good as they were in 15. But Run and Gun has strong close and the good PA end around if that's your jazz, because it has the slant that beats cover 3 easily in that quick pass, unlike the other PA end arounds and playbooks this year. It would easily be the best playbook in the game, I'm talking about Run and Gun, if it had gun split close, but it doesn't. It has a variation, but it isn't nearly as good as the split close, unlike my watches you want to buy. I also picked up a practice field, so watch out for that gameplay with that. And has anybody heard why uniforms aren't in premium alternates this year? I'm not sure why, and I don't like it. I want fancy outfits because I'm a fancy fella. Alright, that is it for this week in MUT news and some player reviews. I did not know that was going to rhyme before I said that, and maybe now I'll say that all the time. Anyways, as I scamper down the sidelines, running out of bounds, I'm just trying to kill the clock here, as this game is a little out of his reach. I'm getting some nice blocking from my offensive line. Good work, Hogs. Way to open the hole for Bo. Obviously, this game is still with Bo Jackson at 80 overall. I'm using him as he creeps his safeties into the box. His user got off the line a little quick, a little slow there, and I get some yardage for it. 2nd and 4 on the 7, and we dive up the middle. Do we get the first on that trucking animation? And it is 1st and goal, so we kneel it out, and that is the end of the game. Well, thanks for watching. Call to action, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.